Hey guys, so this is going to be a spoiler-free review of Justice League and the Snyder cut. So first before I get into this video, I've actually seen, the normal, the original one that came out, the one that's cut to death. And I realised I didn't actually do a review of it. Like, I literally seen it, I've got it on DVD, and I've not done a review on it. Like, I've done a review of Batman v Superman, but I've not done a review of Justice League. That's how much I cared about the goddamn film. Anyway, first off, I'll just straight off the bat, you should watch it. No, seriously, you should watch it because it's so freaking good. Like, just watch it, but obviously you may want to know more as to why it's better and stuff. So obviously this film is 4 hours long, which may seem a lot, but when you watch it, you find out why the 4 hours was needed for this film and why you couldn't have even, well, they did cut it and it kind of ended up just okay. Anyway, so first off, the biggest gripes I had with Justice League is it didn't go into much detail with the characters. There was not much character development because the way they did it isn't the way they did it with the Marvel films. Because with the Marvel films, they literally had every character, I believe, do a standalone film before Avengers came about. So you pretty much know, apart from like Hawkeye, Black Widow, which is getting one this year, they didn't really have any backstories. And the main issue I had is, obviously, I knew who Aquaman was. Obviously, everyone knows who Batman is. I knew who Wonder Woman was, but you had the issue with the Flash and Cyborg. Now, unless you saw Flash's TV series, then you would know much about it. Cyborg, I knew nothing. Honestly, I knew nothing about Cyborg. In this film, they go into the character's development really, really well, and I feel more of a connection with the characters, if that makes any sense. Like, I felt more sort of, I wouldn't say sympathy, but more sort of connected with them, especially with Cyborg. So this felt like, obviously it is a Justice League film, but obviously with this core, it felt like a Cyborg, what are these films, what is it called again? I think it felt like a kind of origin story. That's it. It felt like a Cyborg origin story, as well as a Justice League origin story, if that makes any sense. I felt obviously when the normal cut, obviously it was cut, so you didn't really get much backstory. But I believe like Snyder did a really good job of the character development of Flash and Cyborg. But as I said, especially Cyborg. When it comes to Aquaman, there's a few stuff as well that have kind of without giving too much away. There's only small little stuff. Nigger. Did I really just say that word? For fuck's sake, cinema. I meant niggling. I mean, I can say it anyway because I'm black, but I meant niggling. I can't believe that we just kidding. I'm not cutting this. I'm gonna keep going with it. I'm not cutting this. There's a few stuff in there where they've kind of ignored from the Aquaman film. They kind of rewrote the lore, if that makes any sense. If you've seen Aquaman and you come to see this film, then you'll know what I mean. But I don't want to kind of give it away. Another thing as well is you kind of go more in detail with Steppenwolf. Obviously not deep. We're not talking about like Thanos level, but we see more of him and we kind of get more of a story with his character as well as a facelift as well. But yeah, overall the film just seems a lot more smoother and everything like that. It is one of those films where I was watching, I was thinking, where would you like cut it if you would part it, like a part 1, part 2, and there's no separation from it. It would have literally just come out as one whole film, as 4 hours, beating Avengers. So Endgame, there was 3 hours and something, or was it Infinity War? One of them. I think it was Endgame, wasn't it? I can't remember now. It's been a bit of a while, but either way, looking at it, you couldn't cut it into parts because it just wouldn't. There was no sort of way of doing it. So as I said, it's a lot more smoother. You just get more of everything, which is a lot better. You know, there's some films you just can't cut, and this film you just couldn't cut. I want to make a point as well, which I still can't get over, how adding that scene with Superman in a field, grabbing him from Mission Impossible, doing that awful CGI over his face to hide his mustache because he couldn't shave it because it's filming Mission Impossible. I, I, I still don't understand how that scene even added anything to the film. If I'm being honest, I'm just like, to be honest, everyone's thinking that. So you've got that film. So you got the film and everything. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I want a Justice League Part 2. By Snyder, by the way, directed by Snyder. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I want it. Everyone wants it. The epilogue, I'm not gonna go too much into detail. All I'm gonna say is, so you got the film, you got the Justice League, and you got the epilogue bit, which kind of, yeah, I'm not giving that away, but there's a bit near the end of the epilogue sort of thing, and it's like, what just happened? Like, what just happened? And then it's like, oh, okay, that's not real. But then it's like, is that like hinting at something or something? I'm just like, what is going on? What is going on there? Well, either way, as I said, just watch it. Just watch it. If you've seen the original Justice League, you're going to want to see the Snyder Cut. If you've not seen it already, then I don't know what you've been doing. For me, it was just finding the time, finding the 4 hours free to watch it with no disruptions. that was the key for me. Why I've only just seen it. But other than that, just watch it. If you've not seen Justice League because you're a bit off put because of the reviews and stuff, watch the Snyder Cut, and it's just a beautiful film all the way through. Like, I'm not overreacting. It's just so good, and I think if this was released, then it's just the whole issue with Snyder was all just confusing anyway. There's rumours and shit, and we don't really necessarily know if he did just leave because of the situation or he was gonna get whatever. Either way, it's just see the goddamn film. I want a Snyder Justice League too. We should just start a petition. Like, someone should just start a petition, just send it to Warner Bros, and just be like, we want a Justice League with Snyder directing it, make it happen. But yeah, that's it for this review. So bye guys.